Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Back out in the woods, my normal sort of spot, but I'm on my own. I haven't got Hazel with me today because I've come out kind of midweek. You have to excuse me, I'm a bit numb. I've been to the dentist. Might be talking a bit funny. Yeah, thought I'd come out and do a little camp, just me. Kind of, I say basic stuff, but I've got quite a lot with me. Yeah, pretty much it really. I'm in a bit of a battle against the sun because obviously I got here a bit late. Where's the time? It's like just gone 4:30 or something now. Sunset's at 6, so I ain't got long. Yeah, not long at all. So I need to get set up. I need to go and get some wood. I need to find a fairly greenish bit of wood as well that I can make a steak with, so I can cook my dinner. Nothing too fancy, it's just burgers, but I've got a new grill that I want to try and slot in a steak rather than stick on a fire sort of thing. So I would do it with rocks, but there's no rocks around here. Might have to bring some in. Yeah, basically that's it. I'm gonna go get set up, try and find somewhere that isn't caked in bird crap, because it's pretty bad actually. So this is what I'm planning on cooking on tonight. It is from Outdoor Gear Essentials, and it's a titanium grill plate. Yeah, the idea is get a fairly greenish branch. I know there's a tree that came down with storms a while ago that I've cleared up quite a lot of it, but it's kind of just moved out of the way sort of thing. So I can go and grab essentially still a living branch off that fallen dead tree. Which would be good enough and strong enough to kind of slot into, stick that over the fire, cook my burgers. That's the plan. Just had a bit of a hoo-ha. I haven't been able to be filming for a little while because there's been lots of dog walkers and things. But I mean, I've got the tarp set up. Pretty much all set up around here. So right, I'll go and get me a bit of wood for my steak, and sawing it away, and the blade has gone straight through my thumb, through my nail, and everything. The bleeding stopped, so I don't need to go to hospital or anything. Luckily, the landowner was about, and he had a first aid kit, thankfully. You know, otherwise, I was a bit screwed because I actually forgot my first aid kit and my gloves. Never mind. So yeah, pretty much set up. My tarp's a bit wonky and whatnot. Kind of pinned it down this side and it's tied funny that side. Just because of the cordage I had, I couldn't hook it up where I normally hook it up and whatnot, but should be all right. Not expecting any wind or anything, just maybe rain. And the same with the other tarp as well. It's only kind of over half of my tent, just the door to get in and out sort of thing. I couldn't be bothered to move the tent. Probably should have put the tarps up first. Yeah, so I'm just going to kind of finish getting up. I'm going to go and finish chopping that bit of branch and get that over here. Get a fire going and start cooking some dinner. I'm pretty hungry, and I imagine my sugars are pretty low now after this. I need to get some sugar in me. I need to clean this blood off, look. Ooh. So yeah, today's top tip, saws are sharp. Wear gloves. Always have a first aid kit. It's always when I'm not filming as well, something happens. Can't sit here and film the whole shebang, can I? I'll need 5 cameras and 20 SD cards and 50 batteries. So much different with this chair not having the legs on. Whew. So much further low. I'm so much lower. Can't get my words out. Right, basically I'm gonna get a fire going and try to start cook some food. Cool, got power banks coming out my butt. Speaking of food, where is it? If I've left my dinner at home, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh, there's the rolls. Rolls. Burgers. Not a complete disaster then. We've got tea bags, sugar, and some ketchup. Good, I can eat at least. I can eat and sleep. That'll do. Got a little Horlicks for later. And somewhere, alcohol. Right, so let's try and get a fire going. That's what I'm going to use, attempt to use anyway, the rubbish from my burgers. This wood's pretty dry, so it should be alright. I didn't bring any them wood walls that I normally bring, so keep this just in case it goes out. Right. So my plan is, saw a little notch in here. I don't know if this is going to work. I want it to work because I want to use this. I could just sit in there. Oh no, it definitely needs to be in more and thinner. Half as fit. I haven't got my knife snapped. Chopping wood. Yeah, last time when me and Hayes were here, my knife snapped, so I don't currently have a bushcraft knife because they ain't exactly cheap for a decent one. I've got my little, is it Opinel or whatever. I've got them knives. Obviously they're not for doing something like this. I don't want to ruin them. So very small, very careful cuts. I can't do this without a knife. I mean, I probably could, but I don't know how to do it without a knife. And I'm not skilled enough and all that shizzle. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this over the fire pit like that. That'll work. How annoying. Let's see if we can get a bit of a brew going. Warm me up a little bit. It's a bit chilly out here actually. A little fire maple kettle. Let's be really careful with this and the flames. Right, time to make some burgers. Some gorgeous looking burgers. I would tell you what they were, but I burned the paper. I think I've had them before. They were like butter and something in them or something. I can't remember. Smell good. So the other problem with me not having my bushcraft knife is it's really hard to batten wood. So yeah, a little bit of an issue. I don't have much wood from home with me. It was kind of just the scraps of a bag and whatnot from previous camps. And the wood from here is pretty wet, which is fine, I guess, but it takes a lot to get it going, especially when you can't batten it to get to the drier wood inside. So I'll just turn it around and show you. I've got some on there at the minute, and it's getting there. Just obviously takes a lot more energy to dry it out and burn it at the same time. We'll give it a go. I've got a few bits of dry wood. I've chopped up some of the wood from here. I should have enough at least to cook my dinner. After that, I can just, get in the tent and chill in the sleeping bag or something, can't I? So it's not really a massive issue. Right, so here's my grill and my manky bandage. I'm hoping that'll be enough, just like this. I'm hoping. I've got a feeling it's going to all fall in. Sizzle, sizzle. Right, these burgers are done. Have a little slap of ketchup. Bloop, 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 bloop. Forgot the cheese though. Yum. That little grill thing worked well. Considering it's just kind of perched on the edge, it worked quite well. I think it's going to be a pain in the arse to clean, but that's a problem for tomorrow. Nom. Have it. I need to load up this fire because obviously the wood's wet and whatnot. It doesn't give off a lot of flame and a lot of heat. Obviously I didn't want a lot of flame anyway while I was cooking. So let's get this going. Oh, them burgers are so nice. I think they're like Hex burgers or something. I can't remember. Oh, you won't be able to see, but a little bit pink in the middle, just how I like it. Wow. My film has got a bit squiffy this time. Things keep going wrong, and they go wrong when I'm not filming. And it takes time to sort things out and whatnot. But can't be perfect all the time. I just like one time where it's perfect. All right, I'm gonna get this down me. Tidy up a bit and crack open the. Do you know what? I'm gonna do it now. Where's my bottle opener? Do. Copperberg again. This is definitely turning into my go-to. Mixed fruit Copperberg. Cheers. Oh, right, I'll bring you back once I've eaten. Woods are quite lively this evening. Lots of things fluttering around. Yeah, dinner was great. Filled me up. I've got some little snacky bits for a little while. Just pretty chill now. It's 9:10. I ain't got a huge amount of firewood left, so once that's done, it's done. I'll just get my sleeping bag. What have I got? I'll show you. That's about it. Not a huge amount. Fire's, ooh, tripod got stuck. Fire's keeping me nice and warm. Pretty nippy, but under the tarp here it kind of just, the heat gets in and traps a little bit, so I'm alright. Just my toes, but that's just a normal thing. Toes get cold at home, so yeah. Basically, I'm gonna sit here and chill. I've got my Switch, cracking out some Final Fantasy. I'm gonna get packed up quite early in the morning, or attempt to anyway. Depends on when I wake up. I'm not gonna do breakfast or anything because I want to get packed up and get home because I want to go and get my thumb checked out. Just because the nail is pretty gnarly, just kind of hanging there as well, and yeah, it's not pleasant. So I'll try and get packed up and go and get that looked at. Plus my wife's moaning at me. She wanted me to go A&E tonight. I'm all set up. I'm not going to pack it up just to go to A&E. So yeah, sit here, chill, tidy up a bit, pack up the stuff that I don't need. Basically it. Other than nearly losing a thumb, it's been pretty chill. I'm nearly out of firewood here, apart from the tree that came down in the storm a couple of weeks ago. That's pretty much all I've got left, and obviously that's still very fresh, very green, so crap for using as firewood. There's a couple of dead standing that I'm going to chop when me and Hazel next come down next week. It's kind of one. There's actually one right behind me as well. There was one right here, which we chopped a couple of weeks ago. There's one right behind me. Kind of one next to me and then one in front of me. So, yeah, we'll get them all sorted. Don't know what's going on tonight. There's a lot of traffic and a lot of idiots on the road. The motorbike came past earlier, and by the sounds of it, he was doing well over 100. Yeah, so got my little tokes. Hot. Just gonna boil some milk up. If my gas will work, if not, it's going in the fire. Let's actually move you so you can see what I'm doing a bit. the best. There is no better crisps. And anyone that says any otherwise is a liar. I do like a good Horlicks. Got my nan to blame for that one, bless her. When I was a kid, I used to spend a lot of time with my nans. I used to love Horlicks and Ovaltine and hot chocolates over there. I remember that quite fondly. So I'm quite pleased that Hazel likes a hot drink while we're camping. I don't think she's had Ovaltine yet, but she definitely likes her Horlicks and hot chocolates, that's for sure. Got to pass the baton on and all that. Alright, I'm gonna drink this. And my crisps. I've got a chocolate bar as well. Wait for this fire to go out, and then I think I'm gonna get into bed. That's it, I want to be out of here pretty early so I can go to the hospital in the morning. Just to get this thumb checked out. Should be alright, but it's pretty gnarly. I'm just glad that the landowner was about and he actually had first aid stuff with him, because I didn't bring mine, which is stupid. I always bring mine, always, even if it's just like a really basic kind of bandages, plasters, you know, that sort of thing. I always bring it, or something. I'm very wary of this cup. This is the second one of these I've had. I had one and in fact it was on camera actually. I forgot to bring a kettle or a pot or anything with me to use. And I thought, that'll be all right. Stuck on my little alcohol stove, heated up nicely. Didn't realise as I was drinking it until afterwards, it actually split all the way down. So I'm very kind of wary about these cups now. I don't normally bring this one. There we go. That was good. Warm the old body up. Everything's getting really damp. It's yeah, pretty cold out. I went for a walk a little while ago and you can see it's going to start frosting. Hey ho. Right, I've just got into bed. Oh, it's pretty chilly. Loving this sleeping bag. Wicked. I've just noticed as well though, I don't know if you can see on here. There is feathers everywhere from my OEX sleeping bag. Chilly. I've got my phone charger wrapped up in my coat just to kind of keep that warm. Oh look, there's another feather. Woo. Maybe I should be stuffing these in this sleeping bag. Yeah. Pretty chilly. Been a good night though. Nice and relaxed. Pretty quiet without Hazel. Like I said, I'm going to get up and get sorted pretty early. Can't just make a cup of tea, have a cup of tea, get packed up and go. Cool, you can really see my breath. Yeah, just a quick one this week. Mainly because of this. Definitely needs to get it looked at, like the bandage needs replacing, everything. It's grotty as anything. I don't actually think I've said on camera before, I always bring an eye mask with me. Not to obviously block out the sun or anything, but it just keeps a bit more of my face warmer. I've got a snood as well. Sometimes I wear a snood. So it's literally like nose. That's the only bit it gets cold. I can handle that. I need to do something about my pillow situation, because the only pillow that I find really comfortable is this flex tail one, and all it does is just slides away. So I need to get some silicone and stick it on this mat and whatnot. I think feet are just starting to warm up slowly. I've got my down booties on in there. I've got some hand warmers, but I left them in my bag, which is under the tarp over there, so they're not in my feet at the minute. Yeah, get some sleep, and I'll see you in the morning. It is fresh this morning. Oh. Ooh. It's a little bit chilly. I love these little cups, these little fold away things, but they just don't have they're not big enough. My morning cup of tea at home is normally like one of them giant mugs. Maybe I should start making my morning brew in that. Lovely morning. That sun is beautiful. Still pretty cold, but it's warming up quick. Next week, me and Hazel will get out, and we're gonna get out in one of the old Asda tents that we got. Kind of the first things we bought when we started camping. Yeah, it wasn't great. I didn't know what I was doing, what I was buying. I mean, I still don't. That's why I end up with 10 sleeping bags and 10 tents and yeah, but we're gonna get out and like what we got is our first kind of tent that we camped in, basically. You know, the whole camping thing was all Hazel's idea to start with. She randomly came out of it one day. She wanted to start going camping, so I thought, well, why not? And actually, we both really, really enjoyed it, and that's how it's just turned into this. And we started going camping quite regularly. Then, kind of in the summer sort of time, it was weekly, and I was like, well, we might as well start filming it, and you know, share what we learn and our experience and whatnot, and just have a bit of fun. You know what I mean? So that's how it turned into this. All because of Hazel. Bless her. So yeah, I think we'll do that next week. Kind of back to our little origin story. Nah, we'll yeah, do that and see what we can do. Might go out in the field rather than in the woods. Obviously that's all depending on the weather. We get shielded from the weather a bit in here. There we go. Cheers. If anyone in the comments can let me know what these are. They're mushrooms of some sort, but I've never seen mushrooms like this. There's a few of them. Another one over here somewhere. I've never seen mushrooms like that. Ooh. There we go, all packed up, pretty much, apart from my chair and my cup. Just gonna have my cup of tea and head off. Finish having my cup of tea and head off. Other than nearly losing a thumb, it's been a good camp. Started kind of teetering with rain a little bit last night, but just kind of spits. But enough that I need to now dry everything out. So that's gonna be a pain. 2 tarps and a tent to dry out when we get home. Such a faff. Especially in a minute when it's can't decide what it's going to do. You can't really hang things outside too much. I've got, in my bathroom, I've got like a big dehumidifier. Quite a big chunky one actually as well. So I kind of just drapes everything over the shower rail and whack that on full and open it all up and roll on summer when you can just dry everything out outside. Hit that subscribe button and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much.